Good morning, Cameron Chargers. My name is Mila.
My name is Khalees. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On Tuesday this week, we will have picture retakes. If you did not take a yearbook picture earlier in the year, or if your grown-ups want to take a new picture and they send in money for you to do that, you can go on Tuesday morning and take a new picture.
On Wednesday, we will be doing some extra class pictures and some other fun pictures for the yearbook covers. On Wednesday, everyone should wear a Cameron shirt or a black shirt to show school spirit. Classes will be called out to a space around campus to take class photos. Be sure you're here on time that day so you can participate in the photos.
There is an ASB meeting on Thursday in room 15 at 2:15 p.m. Be there on time to help plan our events for next month.
On Friday, new students to Cameron School will go meet with Miss Wright to learn more about our school and how to be Cameron kids. This assembly will be at 9 o'clock.
We have a few new grown-ups around campus. We have a new first grade teacher in room 21. Her name is Miss Q. Berry. In the office, we have Miss Joelle. Be sure to welcome them to our school and show them the amazing Cameron kids that we can be.
Now let's go to Logan for this week's weather report.
The temperature will be in the 60s and low 70s this week, and mostly sunny. It will be a little cloudy a few days, but most days the sun will be shining. Let's enjoy this beautiful weather before it starts getting too cold. Back to you, Mila.
Thanks, Logan. Next, let's go to King for this week's lunch menu.
Yum, 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 yum.
For lunch this week, we will have ground beef soft tacos on Tuesday, cheeseburgers on Wednesday, turkey and cheese Lunchables on Thursday, and pizza on Friday. I can't wait for the cheeseburgers on Wednesday. Back to you, Khalees.
Thank you, King. Now let's go to Chloe for this week's birthday.
Happy birthday!
This week's birthdays are Mason Stewart, Jagger Contreras, David Smith, Jocelyn Evans, Jacob Caloso, Brody Johnson, Deanna Norwood, Jorge Sanseros, Jimmy Nails. Have a great birthday week. Happy birthday. Back to you, Mila. Thank you, Chloe. Happy birthday, everyone. This is Native American Heritage Month. Here's Malia and Hazel to tell us about it.
Native American Heritage Month is celebrated in November each year. It is a way to celebrate and honor the contribution and achievements from people of Native American heritage. It's a time to learn about the history of Native Americans, including the language, foods, art, crops they harvest, jobs they created, and the ways they made an impact on today's world and our country.
Native American Heritage Month started as one of the days of recognition, but was expanded to one full month in 1990 by President George H.W. Bush. The state of New York was the first state to celebrate Native Americans with a one-day celebration in 1916. You will be learning more about Native American Heritage Month in your classrooms this month. Thank you to our kindergarten classes that have done some art that is hung up in the cafeteria to show some important information about Native American heritage. Back to you, Khalees.
Thank you, Hazel and Maria. Our kids' focus for November is all about determination. Most of us have been doing a good job of showing determination in our classroom, but we have been having a little trouble being determined and kind when we are outside.
Some of us have been playing games that are not kind or supportive when we are outside. There is never a reason to play games that keep things away from people or take things away from people. Those kinds of games are mean and Cameron kids do not play them.
Some of us are also still playing games like tag and chasing each other around. These games are not safe and are not allowed to be played at school. Do not play tag or run around chasing each other.
Some of us have also been having some trouble showing kids' behaviors on the playground. As a reminder, it is not safe to go down the slide with friends. We should be going down the slide one at a time. Take turns. Wait for the person in front of you to go all the way down the slide before you start your turn. It's important to be safe so that no one falls or gets hurt.
In the cafeteria at breakfast, many of us have not been showing kids behaviors. We have been leaving the cafeteria a completely mess that Mr. John has to clean up. This is unacceptable. It is not kind. It is not supportive. It does not show integrity or determination. Here are some pictures to show how much of a mess we have been leaving.
We need to work on showing more kids' behaviors at breakfast. As soon as we leave our homes and our families to get to school, we should be showing kids' behaviors when we are not at breakfast. That is part of being at school. So we really need to work on showing all of our expectations as soon as we get to school, all the way until we go home.
Finally, some of us need to show more determination to play dodgeball correctly at lunchtime. When we play, we are either on the wall or behind the line. If we are on the wall, our job is to dodge the ball. Try your best to not let it touch you. Do not kick the ball back toward the line. Let's let them roll on their own. If the ball touches you, show integrity by trading spaces with whoever threw the ball. You get to be behind the line now.
If you are behind the line, your job is to throw the ball toward the wall. You must keep your body behind the line when you throw. Do not aim for anyone's head. Do not go in front of the line to get a ball. Let them roll to you. Take turns throwing it with other people that are playing. If you throw a ball that hits someone, show integrity by trading places with them.
You will be on the wall trying to dodge the balls now. It's important that we are playing safe and kindly. We should not be screaming or taking the materials away from anyone. And it is very important that we are being careful about where our bodies are so we can have fun without anyone getting hurt. When time is up, show support by putting the balls back into the bin at the top of the stairs and go to your room. Our Cameron Kids superheroes in the cafeteria were 4th grade last week. You showed the most kids' behaviors inside at lunch all week by sitting down, being respectful, eating your lunch, and cleaning up after yourself. Help your grade level to become the superheroes this week. Shout out to all grade levels for being Cameron Kids superheroes outside on the playground last week. We all were respectful, played fairly, used equipment correctly, and helped clean up materials when we were finished with them. Great job! A special shout out to Miss Camus' class for showing the most support to the custodians by cleaning up after themselves at the end of the day. Great job, Room 5. Our school-wide attendance rate was at almost 93% last week. Shout out to all grade levelers for having attendance rates above 90%. Great job to kindergarten, TK, 1st grade, and 3rd grade for having 93% or higher. Let's see if we can keep it that high for this week. Continue showing kids' behaviors to earn breakthrough cards this week. Remember to walk on your way to the office and on your way back to class after you take them up at 2:30. Finally, let's go to Alex and Isaiah for our jokes of the week.
What did the acorn say to the nosy squirrel? There's nothing to see here. What's the best way to look for an apple? Keep your eyes peeled.
Say it with us. Cameron Kids lead through kindness, integrity, determination, and support. Have a great week, Cameron Chargers.